Hey guys, here we are going to discuss the chapter Amines PYQs, the previous year questions from 2024 onwards. What they were asked from the amine chapter. So the amine chapter from organic chemistry, one of the easiest chapter. Compared to the other organic chapters, there is some less reactions are there and less important reactions, chemical reactions are compared to the other chapter is very less. So we can go for the previous year question what they were asked from amine chapter. Okay, not wasting your time. Let's go for the first question from 2024. Okay. First question, carry out the following conversions. Okay, let us start. First question is nitrobenzene to aniline. A simple reaction, right? Nitrobenzene to aniline. We know this is nitrobenzene. How we can convert it to aniline? We have different reagents, right? Nitro group, how we can convert into aniline? We have different reagent. We can use hydrogen with the palladium in ethanol medium. Or we can use which one? Iron and HCl, or we can use tin with HCl. Any one of them can be used it. And when you know where Fe and HCl is the best reagent, you know that. So this is the conversion. Second one is aniline to phenol. Simple. What is simple? The reaction aniline. Aniline first do diazotization. What is diazotization? NaNO2 and HCl at 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. We get N2Cl, right? N2Cl, benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride when treated with the warm water, right? Warm water, we get phenol. We get phenol. We know H2O contain H plus and OH minus. OH come to benzene, we get phenol. The byproducts, the H plus with the Cl will get HCl and nitrogen gas come out. Right. So aniline on diazotization we get diazonium salt. That on warm water we get phenol. That's it. Now one more question is also there during exam. You know, anyone need to write. Anyway, we can discuss the question. Write a chemical test to distinguish between dimethylamine. What is dimethylamine? You know, CH3 twice NH. Dimethylamine and ethanamine. What is ethanamine? C2H5NH2. Very simple reaction. This is what? And this is what a secondary amine. This is what a primary amine. How can we distinguish between primary and secondary amine? We can use Hinsberg test, right? Or we can use the Carbylamine test also. You know, Hinsberg test, what is observation? Or Carbylamine. What is Carbylamine test? You know, Carbylamine test is only given by primary amines, right? So it will give you the foul smell isocyanate, whereas secondary amine do not. Next question, write the product formed when benzene diazonium chloride is treated with a Ki. What we get? Benzene diazonium chloride when treated with a Ki. What happened? Warm Ki, iodine come to benzene. We get iodobenzene plus KCl along with which one? Nitrogen gas. That's it. So simple reaction they asking from the chapter amine. This is the 2024 board question. Okay, my dear. Next one, again 2024, some other question. A compound X, okay, a compound X with the molecular formula C3H9N react with C6H5SO2Cl. What is this? This is our Hinsberg reagent, right? Let's give what? Hinsberg reagent. Benzene sulfonyl chloride is called whatever? Hinsberg reagent. To give a product which is insoluble in alkali, that means this amine is a secondary amine, right? Secondary amine. We know when primary amine react with the Hinsberg, we get a product which is soluble in alkali, whereas secondary amine react with the Hinsberg with the product is insoluble in alkali. Okay. So identify X and give the IUPAC name of the product and write the reaction. Simple, my dear. C3H9N is the formula, total 3 carbon. And it should be a secondary amine. What can be? It can be CH3, NH, CH2, CH3. NH is the one secondary, right? So here N contain one methyl group. So what is IUPAC name? N-methyl, 2 carbon contain amine, what we call ethanamine. N-methyl ethanamine, that is the IUPAC name. We need the reaction also. Okay, let's write the reaction. Let me write CH3, CH2, NHCH3. Same, right? Same compound, right, my dear? CH3, CH2, NCH3H. This is treated with what? Benzene sulfonyl chloride. Let me write Cl, S double bond O, benzene ring. This is our Hinsberg reagent. What happened? Very simple reaction. Take this HCl out just to join the remaining. That's it. So what is the product? Product will get it CH3, CH2, N, CH3. Then we have S double bond O, and the benzene ring. You'll get the product. You know, here the nitrogen not contain acidic hydrogen, therefore it is insoluble in alkali. So C3H9N is the formula. They were asking which is a secondary amine. So this is the secondary amine possible, and this is the reaction with the Hinsberg reagent. Clear all? Next question from 2023. Give reason. Aniline on nitration. Repeated questions, my dear. Aniline on nitration gives good amount of meta. We know aniline is a ortho-para directing group, but why still it's giving meta product also? We know the reason. First question, the reason. We know aniline is very strong ortho-para directing group, but it reacts with the strong acidic medium. What is the reagent we are using in nitration? Concentrated HNO3 and concentrated H2SO4. So when aniline react with the acidic medium, it form a salt, right? It form a salt. What is a salt? NH2 become NH3 plus. What is this compound is called? Anilinium ion. We know aniline is a ortho-para directing group, whereas anilinium ion is a meta-directing group. Because of the formation of anilinium ion, it's giving you substantial amount of meta product also. That's a reason. Second question is given. Why CH3 twice? Why CH3 twice NH is more basic than CH3 thrice N in aqueous solution? We studied if methyl group present in aqueous medium, the order of the basicity is secondary greater than primary greater than tertiary. Because in aqueous medium, we have to consider total 3 effects, which all, one is plus I effect, second one steric effect. Okay, steric effect means what? Steric effect means the bulkiness, right? Crowdiness. And also we have to study about their solvation effect also. Because of all these 3 factors, whenever we consider all these 3 factors, therefore we are getting the order for methyl group secondary, primary, tertiary. So dear all, in aqueous solution, we have to careful about, suppose it is in gaseous state, what is the order we studied? Tertiary, secondary, primary. Because in a gaseous state, we have to consider only the plus I effect, whereas in aqueous state, we have to consider 3 effects, plus I, solvation and steric effect. All together, the order comes like this one. Next one. Ammonolysis of alkyl halide is not a good method to prepare pure primary amine. You know very well, in ammonolysis reaction, first we react the haloalkane, right? First we react the haloalkane with ammonia. What happen? HX go out, you will get RNH2. What is RNH2 means? Primary. But you know, it won't stop with the primary. It again react with the same haloalkane RX. Again HX cut, you will get RNHR. It becomes secondary. Again the secondary will react with the same haloalkane, go to tertiary up to quaternary. So during ammonolysis, you are getting mixture of product of primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. So their separation is harder. So primary amine in order to prepare ammonolysis, not at all a good method. Right. Next, second one, write the reaction involved in the following. What is carbylamine reaction, my dear? You know, carbylamine reaction is given by what? Primary aromatic and aliphatic amine. Let me take a aliphatic amine. What is the reagents in carbylamine? Chloroform and alcoholic KOH, use it and heat it. What happened? NH2 become NC. What is that? NC. What do you mean by NC? Isocyanate having a foul smell. What are the byproduct? K combined with the Cl, we get KCl and H2O. That is a carbylamine reaction. So how can you define what is carbylamine? When primary aliphatic or aromatic amine react with chloroform and alcoholic KOH on heating, it give you foul smell isocyanate. This is called carbylamine reaction. What is Gabriel phthalimide synthesis? You know the Gabriel phthalimide, the big reaction which you studied here on, and let me start from phthalimide. Benzene with a COCON minus H plus. This is called phthalimide, right? Phthalimide. First we treated the phthalimide with which one? Alcoholic KOH. This OH and H goes, potassium come to the chain. We will get benzene with COCON minus K plus. What is this called? Potassium salt of phthalimide. Next step, we will use haloalkane. So this this X and K, KX cut R come to this chain. You will get benzene with CO, N minus R plus. N-alkyl phthalimide. N-alkyl phthalimide. Last step, treated with a base NaOH. When we treated with a base, just to break this bond, all of you, this bond we break it. Rn connect with the hydrogen, you will get RNH2. This is a primary amine, and we will get the byproduct as benzene with COONA and COONA. So Gabriel phthalimide synthesis starting from phthalimide, and it's used to prepare which one? Primary aliphatic amines, right? That is a Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. Description you can suggest. 2023 board question, my dear. Next one. There is a continuation B question. Write the structure of A, B, C in the following. So what is this? Benzene diazonium chloride, right? What happened? Benzene diazonium chloride treated with a CuCN, it undergoes Sandmeyer reaction. We get benzene with what? Cyanide, right? Cyanide. We know cyanide on hydrolysis. Cyanide on complete hydrolysis become carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid, so it becomes COOH, benzoic acid. Now acid when react with ammonia, just OH and one H you cut, all of you, and the product will be benzene with the CONH2, what we call benzamide, right? Benzamide. What is the reaction, my dear? Benzene diazonium chloride when treated with the CuCN, we get cyanobenzene. Cyanobenzene on acid hydrolysis, we get carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid when heated with ammonia, we get amide, benzamide. And this is nitrobenzene. Nitrobenzene on reduction, what we get? Aniline, right? Aniline. Aniline on diazotization, what we get, my dear? We get benzene diazonium chloride, N2Cl. Diazonium chloride when treated with ethanol, what we get, my dear? That is the product what? Benzene. Benzene. Okay. Benzene diazonium chloride when treated with ethanol, we get which one? Benzene. Okay, next question. Why aniline does not undergo Friedel-Crafts reaction? Many time repeated question. We know, normally aniline, what is Friedel-Crafts reaction? We will use CH3Cl in presence of N-hydrous AlCl3 catalyst. Normally the CH3 group should go to ortho and para, that's what we are expecting. But why aniline do not undergo Friedel-Crafts reaction? Dear all, aniline is electron rich compound, therefore it is a Lewis base. Lewis base, it can donate. Whereas N-hydrous AlCl3, you know AlCl3 is a catalyst, right? Normally catalysts do not take part in reaction, but here it is. Because the aluminium, the central atom you see, it's having only 3 bonds. 3 bonds means how many electron? That 3 bond means 6 electron. So 6 electron mean they not completed their octet, as or no. So the aniline give its electron and they form a salt. The form salt is benzene with NH2 plus AlCl3 minus. So instead of reacting with the haloalkane, it's reacting with what? The catalyst. Because the catalyst is Lewis. The catalyst is what? A Lewis acid, because they need electron, whereas aniline is ready to give electron. So there is a Lewis acid and Lewis base forming a salt is formed instead of the Friedel-Crafts reaction. Both Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation cannot take part in which one? This aniline. Next one. Arrange the following in increasing order of their boiling point. Okay? Boiling point. Listen all question. Boiling point. This is what? Ethanol. Ethanol is what? It's an alcohol. What is this? It's a primary amine. And what is this? It's a tertiary amine. Alright. What is the order of the boiling point of amines? We studied primary greater than, we studied that primary greater than, secondary greater than, tertiary. Amines boiling point order is primary greater than, secondary greater than, tertiary. Because you know primary amine can have more number of hydrogen bond. Correct. But the question, okay, among these two we can say this is more boiling point. But the question, well, there is an alcohol. No doubt, alcohol and amine comes. My dear, alcohols having high boiling point. Why? Alcohols and amine, the major difference, alcohol contain oxygen, amine contain nitrogen. You know, oxygen is more electronegative element. So it will make the hydrogen bond very stronger. Okay. So alcohol, let me number A, B, C. Alcohols having the highest, so A is the highest one. Then primary amine and least one is which one? Tertiary amine. Increasing order? Yes, perfect. Clear. Next one, 2020. Give the structure of the product. Okay, let's write the product finally. This is a carboxylic acid. I'm starting from the first, okay, starting from the first question. This is what? Ethanoic acid. Acid when heated with ammonia, dear all, amide is the product. How the amide? Take this OH and 1H. So you will get CH3CONH2. Ethanamide. This is A. This is treated with the NaOBr. Dear all, this is nothing but our Hoffmann reaction, okay? Normally Hoffmann reaction, what we write? NaOH and Br2. Instead of that, we will write NaOBr, same reagent. So in a Hoffmann reaction mean the CO group cut. What we get? CH3NH2. That is the product, methanamine. Second question, what is this? Nitrobenzene. You know, nitrobenzene when treated with the Fe and HCl, we get aniline, right? Aniline. Aniline, what is this? Diazotization, we get diazonium salt. We can stop with what? N2Cl. Right? That's it. And the third one is, this is diazonium salt. When treated with the CuCN, we get cyanobenzene, right? Cyanobenzene. Cyanide on hydrolysis, we will get carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. Remember all of you, cyanide on partial hydrolysis, we will get amide. Cyanide on complete hydrolysis, we will get carboxylic acid. But they will give you in the arrow that is H2O and H+. So how can we able to understand whether we can get amide or acid? That's depend on the next reaction. Here, if you want a Hoffmann reaction or something, we need amide, right? So it will basically amide. If you want to treat it with ammonia and heat and something means it should be an acid. So depends on the reaction only we can able to say what should be the product. So remember, I'll tell you during the discussion, cyanide on partial hydrolysis you will get amide, cyanide on complete hydrolysis you will get which one? Carboxylic acid. Okay. So I think all of them we did. Next one. How will you distinguish between the following? Start all of you first one. Aniline and ethanamine. Dear all, aniline is a aromatic amine, ethanamine is a aliphatic amine. Aromatic amine and aliphatic amine is distinguished by nitrous acid test. Which one? Nitrous acid test. Which one? HNO2 test. Aromatic amine and aliphatic amine is distinguished by which one? Nitrous acid test. Next one. Aniline and N-methyl aniline. Aniline and, what is the second one? Aniline and N-methyl aniline. What is N-methyl aniline? NHCH3. Okay. This is a primary aromatic amine. This is a secondary aromatic amine. Primary amines give which test? Carbylamine test. Which one? Carbylamine test. Or nitrous, which one? Isocyanate test. So primary amines only give carbylamine test, that will give you a foul smell of isocyanate. Next one, second question. Arrange the following compound in decreasing order of their boiling point. Okay, butanol, not at all, butanol is an alcohol. Then butanamine, amines, and that is what butane means what? Hydrocarbon. We just discussed now alcohols having greater boiling point. So let me write it A. Then amine, least one is hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon, no electronegative element. So that's a hydrocarbon. We can get it A, B, C, decreasing order. Alcohols having highest boiling point, then amine, then only hydrocarbon comes. Next one. Account for the following. Question number A. Question number A is, why aniline is a weaker base compared to ethanamine? So draw the structure immediately, aniline. What is ethanamine? C2H5NH2, ethanamine. Question, why aniline is weaker base? Why amines are basic in nature? Because they can donate the lone pair faster. Therefore, they call Lewis base. But why aniline lesser basic mean the lone pair is not available for protonation, giving out. It is involved in resonance stabilization. So, how can you answer? In aniline, the lone pair on nitrogen is involved in resonance stabilization. So, it is not available for protonation. Whereas in ethylamine, it contains plus I effect group. What is plus I effect mean? EDG, electron donating group. when electron donating group present, alkyl groups are electron donating, nitrogen will be richer in electron, so it can easily donate the lone pair, so it will be more basic. So this is more basic. Second question already we discussed, my dear. Aniline does not undergo Friedel-Crafts because aniline react with the catalyst AlCl3, form a salt instead of Friedel-Crafts. What is C question? Only aliphatic primary amine can be prepared by Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. Hope you remember the second step of the Gabriel synthesis. I am just writing only the second step. CO. After getting the potassium salt, we will add in second step a haloalkane. So what happened? The KX will go. You'll get benzene with the CO, N minus and R plus, right? And finally, when we treated with NaOH, you will get break it here. It become what? RNH2. Through Gabriel, you can prepare only primary aliphatic amine. So that is the most resultant one. Why primary aromatic amine? Why only aliphatic amines can be prepared? Why aromatic amine is not possible through Gabriel? See, if you want alkyl group, we have to use haloalkane in second step. If you want a aryl amine like aniline, we have to use a haloarine in the second step. For example, chlorobenzene. Can we remove this bond breaking is very easier, my dear. What in this case, is it possible to break this bond faster in haloarine? No, you studied in haloarine chapter, the chlorine or whatever that present, they form resonance, they form a partial double bond between carbon and halogen. You know, partial double bond is stronger bond, harder to break. So if you want a aromatic amine, we have to use a haloarine in the second step, from which the halogen removal is very harder. Why it is harder? Because of partial double bond and high S character. Okay, so therefore aromatic amine we can't prepare through Gabriel phthalimide synthesis, only for aliphatic. Okay, next question. Give reason. First one, although NH2 group is orthopara, why aniline on nitration give good yield of metanitro? It's a repeated question there. Aniline react with the strong acidic medium H plus give anilinium ion, which is a meta directing group. Therefore, you are getting meta product. Already we discussed. Second question, why CH3 twice NH is more basic than CH3 thrice N in an aqueous solution? Repeated question. Yes or no? So practice the questions, all of you. Most of the questions are repeated. What we said, if methyl group present the aqueous state, the order is secondary, primary, tertiary, because in aqueous state we have to consider three effects. Can you recover what is that? Yes, plus I effect, solvation effect and steric effect. Because of all these three factors, order comes like this. Third one, ammonolysis of alkyl halide is not a good method. Repeated question. Ammonolysis, if you perform, you will get primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary, all mixture. So separation is very harder, right? B question, let's start. Distinguish between the following. What is this? This is a primary aliphatic amine. And what is this? This is a secondary aliphatic amine, right? How can we identify? Simple. If it contains NH2, it's primary. If it contains NH, secondary. If it contains N alone, tertiary. That's it. So, primary amine and secondary amine we can distinguish by which test, my dear? Hinsberg test, or we can use Carbylamine test. What is this? Aniline. Aniline is aromatic, methanamine is aliphatic. Aromatic and aliphatic amine is distinguished by nitrous acid test. What is the test? What is observation? Remember, both of aliphatic amine and aromatic amine react with the nitrous acid, diazotization, were form salt. Aromatic compound form aryl diazonium salt, aliphatic amine form alkyl diazonium salt, whereas aromatic diazonium salt is more stable due to what? Resonance. So aliphatic amines, the alkyl diazonium salt immediately react with the water, it form alcohol faster. That is the observation in HNO2 test. Okay. So remember all, these are the only three distinguishing tests in this chapter. Hinsberg test. Hinsberg test is used to distinguish between primary, secondary, tertiary. Carbylamine test is the next one. Carbylamine test or isocyanate test. Remember, this test is given by only primary aliphatic and primary aromatic amine. Whereas we have nitrous acid test. This is to distinguish between aromatic amine from aliphatic amine. Okay, that is the maximum distinction in this chapter. Now, write the structure of the, okay, I am starting from What is this? Benzene diazonium chloride treated with the CuCN. What we get? Cyanobenzene. Cyanide on, this is a repeated question, right? Cyanide on complete hydrolysis, what we get? Carboxylic acid. Second one. This is what? Ethanoic acid. Same question we discussed, my dear. Acid when react with ammonia, product is amide. You get CH3, CO, NH2. Amide on, what is this? Hoffmann bromamide. Hoffmann bromamide means CO group cut. You will get CH3, NH2. Right, CH3, NH2. Simple reaction. Next one. Write an isomer of C3H9N which gives foul smell. That means it's a primary amine. It should be a primary amine. Yes or no? Which is a test of foul smell? The carbylamine test or isocyanate test. But you know, isocyanate test is only given by primary amine. So C3H9N is a primary amine when treated with the chloroform and NaOH. Okay. So can you give me the which is the primary amine possible with this one? I can write CH3, CH2, CH2, NH2. What is this? Propanamine, right? Propanamine. Remember all? Carbylamine test, the foul smell formation is getting only when the amine is primary aliphatic or primary aromatic. This is primary aliphatic propanamine. Arrange the following compound as indicated. First question is given. In increasing order of their solubility in water. Dear all are amines. What is the order of solubility of amine we studied? Primary greater than, secondary greater than, tertiary. Primary amines can able to form more number of hydrogen bond. Therefore, primary amines are more soluble in water. Okay. So, you just identify what is the amine. What is this amine? Secondary. NH2 mean primary. And this is again, this is what benzene is there. Okay. This is also primary. Okay. Check it all. Which one can be increasing order of solubility? Marking as A, B, C. I will write A is the highest. Sorry, B is the highest one. B is the highest one because it is a primary aliphatic. Then I can go to this one. Which one? A, increasing order, right? A, least one only C. Why C is in, since it is primary, but still why it's insoluble in water? Because benzene is there, my dear. You know, benzene is hydrophobic. As benzene contains 6 carbon, as carbon number increases, solubility what decreases. So aliphatic amines are first soluble, okay, primary, then secondary, then only aromatic comes. Next question, second one is, what is the question? In decreasing order of their basic strength in aqueous solution. See, aqueous solution, if methyl group comes, what is the order we studied? Secondary, primary, tertiary is the order. So tell me all, decreasing order, okay. You know, this is what? Tertiary, this is secondary, this is primary. So secondary is the most, which one? Basic one. So B is the most basic one, B is the most basic one. Then we can go to which one? After that primary C and tertiary is which one? A, right? Decreasing order. Last question, in increasing order of their boiling point. Again check it all. What is this amine? Secondary amine, tertiary amine, primary amine. Order of boiling point of amine, what we studied? Primary, secondary, tertiary. Remember, mainly they ask you two physical properties of amine, boiling point and solubility. Both are same order, primary, secondary, tertiary. Because primary can form more number of hydrogen bond. So, increasing order, right? So, which is the primary? A is the highest, sorry, C is the highest one. Check it all of you. C is the highest one. Okay. After that, secondary A and B, B, A, C, right? Check it all of you. Order. Okay. I'm just writing faster. So, C is the highest one because it's primary. Then A, then yes, B. Clear. Next one. Out of this CH3NH2 and CH3OH, which has higher boiling point. Already we discussed CH3NH2 mean it's an amine, whereas CH3OH is an alcohol. Almost similar for molecular mass, but still, why we study this is alcohol. Alcohols having high boiling point, my dear. What is the basic difference between these two? It contains nitrogen, it contains oxygen. Nitrogen or oxygen, you know, nitrogen, after that only oxygen come in the periodic table. So, you know, oxygen is more electronegative than nitrogen. That is the reason. Since oxygen is more electronegative than nitrogen, oxygen can form very strong hydrogen bonding. So, alcohols having high boiling point, then amine, fix it. Arrange the following in decreasing order of their solubility in water. Again, solubility order I am reminding you, primary greater than, secondary greater than, tertiary. What is this? Tertiary, because N only. This is NH, secondary, NH2 is primary. Tell me all, what simple question. Mark it as A, B, C, okay? Decreasing order. So, C is the highest one, then B, least one is what? A. Right? Simple question. So, always primary is the highest. See, primary, why it is highly high solubility? Because it contains more hydrogen to make hydrogen bond. Here only one hydrogen, here no hydrogen. Okay, that's why. So, primary amine, C is the most highest. Next one. Arrange the following in decreasing order of their solubility in water. Solubility order also same. Primary greater than, secondary greater than, tertiary. In aliphatic, okay. What is this? Secondary aliphatic. What is this? Primary aliphatic. What is this? Amine. This is aniline. This is aromatic. They are all aromatic system contain benzene ring. Benzene is what? Hydrophobic, water hating. Okay, so that is least soluble. So what we can say here, the order, which order they want? In decreasing order. Okay, so B is the highest one, then A, least one is what? C. Okay, all. Next one. Write the structure of the product A and B in each. What is this? Aniline. Aniline, when treated with H2SO4, what we get? We know H2SO4 contain H plus and HSO4 minus ion. So nitrogen, by giving its lone pair, it will take the H plus ion. You get a product benzene with NH3 plus HSO4 minus. What do you call for this compound? Anilinium hydrogen sulfate. What? Anilinium, benzene with NH3 plus is called anilinium. So it's called anilinium hydrogen sulfate. This on heating, it makes some rearrangement. You get sulfanilic acid, NH2 on top, SO3H down. What it is called? Sulfanilic acid. In theory classes you may study it will undergo the Zwitter ion formation. You can stop here. Next one. What is this compound? Benzamide. Benzene with the CONH2 is called benzamide. Benzamide on Hoffmann reaction, CO group cut. CO group if you cut, you get what? NH2 aniline. Aniline on, what is this process? This is acetic anhydride. Acetic anhydride addition, what we call? Acetylation. Acetylation. Let me expand this compound, okay? So CH3, CO, O, CO, CH3 is given. So what is the product here? Take one H and this one. If aniline react with the acetic anhydride, do this process. Take one H and the CH3COO. So what actually the byproduct? CH3COOH. The byproduct is CH3COOH. What is the main product, my dear? Main product is benzene with NHCOCH3. Benzene with NHCOCH3. This is called acetanilide. Acetanilide. Okay, acetanilide. And why there is a pyridine? Dear all, pyridine is a base. Pyridine acts as a base which is used to neutralize the byproduct acid. Okay, that's a reaction. Here no need give explanation, directly write the product. Question number 2019, complete the following reaction. Yes, this is a cyanide on reduction, what we get? Amine, right? So no change in carbon, CN become CH2NH2, perfect. What is H3PO2 and water function? Or they can give you ethanol also, or they can give you ethanol. Both of their function is same. What's the function? The diazonium part completely it cut, become benzene. Remaining, nothing happen. Remaining, it will be there. So what is the function of H3PO2 and water or ethanol? The diazonium salt completely converted to benzene. What is this? Chloroform and alcoholic KOH. That is our carbylamine reaction, my dear. Carbylamine reaction mean NH2 become NC, isocyanate. NH2 become NC, isocyanate, false smell. What are the byproduct? KCl and H2O. Simple. Study the reaction thoroughly. Next one. Arrange the following in decreasing order of pKb value. Dear all, you know, Kb value increases, then basicity increases. Whereas pKb value when increases, basicity decreases. You know, Kb and pKb are the two constant value for a basic. Arrange the following in decreasing order of their pKb. Okay, first question. Let me write the structure. First one is aniline. Second one is para-nitroaniline, right? Para-nitroaniline. Next one is what? Para-toluidine. What is toluidine? NH2 and CH3. Para-toluidine. Let me mark it as A, B, C compound. Okay, question. Decreasing order of pKb. Okay. You can see all are aromatic amine, and nitro group, you know, it's a withdrawing group, and alkyl groups are donating group. You know, my dear, alkyl, the donating group always increase the basicity. What? Donating group give more electrons, so nitrogen richer electron can easily donate out. Always donating group can increase the basicity, okay? And withdrawing group will reduce. So which is the most basic among this one? C. Most basic mean least pKb, least pKb. So I can write C here. And next one what? A, and least basic is which one? Least basic is the one with the withdrawing group. Least basic mean more pKb. So they are asking you the decreasing order of which one pKb. We can write like this one. And the second question is given C2H5. Okay, let me write from here. What is this amine? It's a primary amine. It's a secondary amine. It's a tertiary amine in gaseous state. Remember, if they mention it is gaseous state, the order is tertiary greater than secondary greater than primary for basicity. Okay, so which is most basic among this one, my dear? Come on. Which is most basic among this one? This is most basic, therefore least pKb, right? So C is the least value. After that, secondary B, then which one? A. So A is least basic, therefore more pKb. Clear? So gaseous state, if they mention in the question, please go to the order tertiary, secondary and primary. Next one. Write the structure. 2018 question, dear all. Write the structure directly. What is this? Just to be discussed now the pyridine and all, right? Aniline when react with acetic anhydride, that is called what? That is called what? Acetylation. We get acetanilide. What you have to do here? We get the product acetanilide. What is acetanilide? Benzene with NHCOCH3. Now, what is this? Benzene sulfonyl chloride. This is our Hinsberg reagent, right? Hinsberg reagent. Benzene diazonium chloride when react with a amine. This is a secondary amine. What do you have to do there? This is chlorine and H just cut, and remaining product just join. We have benzene, SO2 I can write like this one, S double bond O connected to nitrogen, the nitrogen connected to what? 2CH3 group. That's it. Benzene diazonium chloride is called Hinsberg reagent. Hinsberg reagent can react with both primary amine and secondary amine. Okay. Next one is benzene diazonium chloride. Just I discussed now this question. If they given ethanol or H3PO2 along with the H2O, that part you completely cut, you get what? Benzene. If you use ethanol, the byproducts are ethanol becomes ethanol along with which one? HCl. So benzene diazonium chloride, when you treated with the ethanol or H3PO2 and water, the product is what? Benzene. The N2Cl completely cut. That's it. 2018, give a simple chemical test to distinguish between first compound is what? First compound is what? Aniline. Alright. Aniline and N,N-dimethyl aniline. Aniline and N,N-dimethyl aniline. Dear all, what is this amine? This is a primary aromatic amine. This is a tertiary aromatic amine. Primary aromatic amine, tertiary we can distinguish by what? Carbylamine test. Carbylamine test or isocyanide test. Because primary amines only give the foul smell. Second one, arrange the following in increasing order of their pKb value. So first check the basicity on. What is this? Aromatic amine. This is aliphatic primary. This is also what? Aromatic. My dear, I am just explaining detail about this question, important, okay? This is what? Aniline. First compound is what? Aniline. Second one is a aliphatic amine. Third one is again aromatic amine. Dear all, if it want to be aromatic amine, the nitrogen should be on benzene ring, okay? You know, this is an aromatic amine, so the lone pair is not available because it's involved in resonance. Even this lone pair also involved in resonance, right? So these two are aromatic. Aromatic amines are always least basic. So most basic is this one, aliphatic amine. Remember, aliphatic amines are more basic than aromatic amine. So if you number it as A, B, C, which one having highest basicity? B. So B having highest basicity, therefore they are having least pKb, right? So B we can write here. Next, among these two, which is more basic? This one, because it contains electron donating group. Electron donating group can increase the basicity. So next one is C, and this is what? Least basic, therefore more pKb. So they ask you pKb, so as per that we have to write the order. Clear all? 2017, complete the reaction. It's a repetition again. This is what ethanoic acid, when acid when treated with ammonia, we get amide. Amide on Hoffmann reaction, the CO group cut, we get amine. Amine on carbylamine reaction, we get isocyanide NC. Finish. What is this? This compound is benzene. Benzene, diazonium, BF4 minus tetrafluoroborate. This on treated with the NaNO2 and copper and heat. This compound, when you simply heat, you get fluorobenzene. That is called our Ball-Schiemann reaction. But if you heat it with NaNO2, we get nitrobenzene. We know nitro group on reduction with the Fe, we get aniline. What is this? Acetylation, we get acetanilide. We get NHCOCH3. What is this compound called? Acetanilide. Simple, 2017. Write the structures of the product A, B, C, D. Many are there. A, B, C, D, E in the following reaction. Okay, my dear, I'm going to start. Are you ready? What is this compound? C6H5NO2. That is what our nitrobenzene. Nitrobenzene on reduction with the tin and HCl or iron and HCl, we get aniline. So A is aniline. Aniline on acetylation, we get acetanilide. What is acetanilide? NHCOCH3. This is a compound B. This on treated with the HNO3 and H2SO4. What is HNO3 and H2SO4? Nitration. Dear all, this is amide actually, right? CONH. Amides are weak ortho para directing group. So the nitro group can go to ortho and para, where you know para is the major, okay? So let me place the nitro group on para position. So it will be NHCOCH3, para nitroacetanilide. This is your compound C. This on treated with the acid or base, the amide back to amine. We get para nitro aniline. This is your compound D. You may study it in the nitration process. Where A when treated with the H2SO4, you know, aniline when treated with H2SO4, we get which one? Anilinium hydrogen sulfate. Anilinium, NH3, anilinium hydrogen sulfate. Okay, so aniline when reacted with H2SO4, what we get? Anilinium hydrogen sulfate. This is the compound E, we can suggest it. So all reactions are limited reactions only in the chapter. Everything can be expected. 2017 question. 2016. Write the chemical equation involved in the following. 1. Hoffmann. What is Hoffmann? Take an amide. What is amide? RCONH2. When an amide reacts with bromine in presence of a base, NaOH or KOH and heat, how can you define what is Hoffmann? When an amide reacts with the bromine and alkali, the CO group just cut, you will get the amine RNH2. Hope you remember the byproducts in the Hoffmann reaction, NaBr, Na2CO3, along with which one? H2O are the byproduct. This is also a method to prepare which amine? Primary amines. Second one, carbylamine reaction, already I think we discussed. When aliphatic or aromatic primary amine react with the chloroform and alcoholic KOH, on heating, the NH2 becomes what? NC, isocyanide. This is the one with the foul smell. Byproducts are always common, KCl and H2O if the base is KOH. So directly write the name of the reaction. Write the structure again, complete the reaction, my dear, starting from the first, okay? This is what? Benzene with the CONH2, benzamide. This is Hoffmann reaction, so CO group cut. So we get C6H5NH2 aniline. Aniline on diazotization, we get diazonium salt. What is diazonium salt? N2Cl. N2Cl when treated with the Ki, iodine come to benzene ring. What we get? Iodobenzene. Right? Direct reaction. Next one. Haloalkane react with the KCN. We get cyanide. Cyanide on Li, dear all, LiAlH4 is a reducing agent. So cyanide on reduction, we get amine without any change in carbon. Amine on, what is this? Carbylamine reaction. So NH2 become NC. CH3, CH2, NC. Ethyl isocyanate. Okay? 2016. 2015. Write the structure of the main product when benzene diazonium chloride react with the following. Okay, start. First one. What is benzene diazonium? N2Cl. Okay. First, what they are treating with the H3PO2, we discussed this one. H3PO2 and H2O, if you treated, we get benzene. Second reaction is what? CuCN along with what? KCN. What we get? Cyanobenzene, Sandmeyer reaction. Next, they are treating with what? Hydrolysis. Diazonium salt on hydrolysis, especially on warm water, you will get phenol. These are the first reaction. And second question is given as B. Arrange the following in increasing order of their basic strength in aqueous solution. Okay. This is what? Primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine. We studied in aqueous state, if ethyl group comes, if methyl group comes, what is the order? Secondary, primary, tertiary. If ethyl group comes, the order is secondary, tertiary, primary. Okay, if ethyl group comes in aqueous state, order is secondary, tertiary, primary. So tell me, which is secondary from this one? This one. So B having the greatest, which one? Basicity. After secondary, tertiary, that is which one? C and A. So remember all, if methyl groups comes, the order is secondary, primary, tertiary. If ethyl group comes, the order is secondary, tertiary and primary. Keep in mind. Okay. So we can arrange like a B is the highest one. Okay. Secondary, then tertiary, then primary. Okay. Last question. Give a simple chemical test to distinguish between the following compound. What is this? This is aniline. Right? This is aniline. What is this? C6H5. NHCH3. What is this compound, my dear? This is primary aromatic. This is secondary aromatic. Primary is there. It can give carbylamine. So what is the test we can follow? Carbylamine test or isocyanate test. The primary amine will give you the foul smell of isocyanate. Right? That's a product. Finish. 2014. Complete the reaction, my dear. Complete the reaction. Okay, very carefully note it. What is C6H5NH2? That is aniline. C6H5NH2 is aniline. It is getting through Hoffmann. So what should be the amide? The amide should be benzamide, CONH2. Yes or no? If it is benzamide, then only it will give you aniline through Hoffmann. Then only you will cut the CO and you will get this. Correct? What is this? Diazotization. Doing diazotization, what happened? It become N2Cl. When diazonium salt treated with ethanol, we get benzene. Diazonium salt when treated with Ki, we get iodobenzene. When aniline on carbylamine reaction, we get isocyanide. What simple reactions? Same reaction. So study the theory very well, then you go for the questions. Next. How will you convert the following 2014 question? I think the first question we discussed today, this one. Nitrobenzene, how we can convert it to aniline. See, 2014 question repeated in 2024 after 10 years. This is the first question in 2024. How can convert nitro group into NH2? We can use iron and HCl, right? Next one, ethanoic acid. What is ethanoic acid? CH3COOH2, methanamine. See, ethanoic acid contain 2 carbon, methanamine contain 1 carbon. So 1 carbon we need to reduce. So Hoffmann. So first to convert acid into amide. So heated with ammonia. So we get amide. Which one is the amide? CH3CONH2. Ethanoic acid become ethanamide. Now do Hoffmann reaction. What is Hoffmann? NaOH and Br2, the CO group cut, we get CH3NH2, that's what methanamine. Finish. Third question, aniline into, what is aniline? Benzene with NH2. Aniline into N-phenyl ethanamide, write the chemical reaction. Okay, aniline into, what is N-phenyl ethanamide? N-phenyl ethanamide, this one. Ethanamide means 2 carbon, right? See, 1, 2. N-phenyl ethanamide. How can we make this compound? Simple. What is this compound? What is this compound? This is our acetanilide. Acetanilide. How can you convert aniline to acetanilide? Do acetylation. What is acetylation? Treated with CH3CO, OCO, CH3. Acetic anhydride in presence of what? Pyridine base. What do you have to do here? Take one H and the CH3COO. So CH3COOH remove. What is the remaining product? Benzene with NHCO, CH3. What is this compound called? Acetanilide or N-phenyl ethanamide or acetanilide. Okay, both are same. This is the conversions. 2012 question. Complete the following reaction, dear all. I think now the questions are very familiar to you. Benzene diazonium chloride treated with H3PO2 and H2O. What it become? Benzene, C6H6. Aniline when react with the bromine water. You know very well. Aniline is a very strong. Aniline is a very strong ortho-para directing group. When you add bromine aqueous, that means bromine water, all the bromine go to ortho and para position. Maximum bromine goes to ortho and para position. So you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will get 2, 4, 6 tribromoaniline. Tribromoaniline. 2, 4, 6 tribromoaniline can be formed. So aniline on bromine water you will get 2, 4, 6 tribromoaniline. I think most of the question now we completed from the previous year from 2024 to 2012. So I think most of the questions are repeated. Most of the reactions are repeated because the chapter is very small one. So study the preparation part, naming part and the distinguishing part, complete chemical property, physical property, finally the diazonium salt including coupling reaction and all the diazonium salt to chloro, fluoro, bromo, iodo, nitro, benzene, that is Sandmeyer, Getterman, all reaction. So just to recover the theory once again and don't forget the basicity questions are very sure for exam that already we discussed in the 100 MCQ discussion. So completely crack the question and revise and wish you all the very best dear all for your upcoming board exam.